After that time, its history gradually faded away, till 2004. The battery was restored back to its former glory by Fondazione Worth-Partner, the Malta Heritage Trust, with the assistance of the Malta Tourism Authority and the Bank of Valletta. Since then, its guns have unfailingly heralded the passage of midday on a daily basis, as you will witness today. Please note that immediately after the firing of the noon gun, you can visit this battery and see its fantastic collection of historic cannon, spanning 2 centuries. Entrance is via the steps at the back of the balcony, or the side entrance in Battery Street, when this is open.
We are going to explain that in this tour. So first of all, we have to start from the beginning. When was this battery built? By whom? For what? Well, so the battery was built between 1566 and 1570 by the order of St. John, that in that moment were under the leadership of the Grand Master Jean Parisot de la Valette. He ordered the building of Valletta because the previous year, in 1565, there was the Great Siege. The Ottoman Empire came over here to invade the island. The knights were outnumbered and they didn't have many defenses, so it was really difficult for them to actually defend the island. That's why when they finally managed to get rid of the Ottomans, the Grand Master was concerned about the possibility of another invasion like this, where probably they wouldn't be lucky enough if they don't have enough defenses. So in 1566, the Grand Master La Valette will give the order to build what nowadays is Valletta.
Guys, I know this goes a bit off topic, but look at the patch right at the top one gun. When I saw it, I just fell in love, so I couldn't avoid getting it. So I just entered the place and I got myself a Top Gun patch. I'm super happy. Well guys, after all the very interesting tour we had before in the gardens and with the canyons, it is now time to have some lunch. And I'm gonna start by having a very good local beer, a shake one I think it's called, or something like that. Correct me in the comments down below if I'm not pronouncing it properly. So yeah, I actually don't drink alcohol, but I wanted to try something from here, so I went for the beer. Okay guys, this may sound bizarre for so many of them, but for those of us that grew up in some Mediterranean countries, this is one of the most delicious meat you can ever try in your life, which is rabbit. Yeah, I know it sounds bizarre, but it's actually the kind of meat I was grown up with, and it's delicious. And there is no perfect meal without a perfect dessert, so I'm gonna go for this vanilla custard, which is very typical from here, with some ice cream. And of course, my double espresso. Yum yum. So far I've been to several places here in Valletta where the view is stunning. It seems that there is like a competition here in Valletta to see which monument offers the best views. But look at this now. It's actually amazing. It's very beautiful, and also the weather is very nice today. I'm surprised because it's February. Another thing I have noticed, and we were explained that before by the soldiers at the tour that I took before, is so many monuments here in Malta were actually destroyed during the Second World War, and they've been rebuilt afterwards. That's why some of them, like this one, looks like brand new.